Imagine being born into greatness, carrying a name that already shook the world before you ever took your first breath. Laila Ali was born on December 30th, 1977 in Miami Beach, Florida, the daughter of the one and only Muhammad Ali. From the beginning, her life was destined to be extraordinary. But little did the world know that she would rise not just as the daughter of a champion, but as a champion in her own right. Growing up wasn't a fairy tale. Her parents divorced when she was just 9 years old, and while the world saw glamour and fame, behind the cameras was a young girl wrestling with identity and rebellion. She faced arrests, turbulence, and moments of pain that only made her tougher. By 16, she was a manicurist, and later, she owned her own nail salon after earning a business degree from Santa Monica College. Life seemed ordinary until one night, fate called her from the television screen. She watched Christy Martin, one of the pioneers of women's boxing, throwing fierce punches and earning respect in a sport long dominated by men. Something clicked. A fire sparked inside her. She didn't just want to watch. She wanted to fight. She wanted to feel that power, that purpose, that rush. When Laila told her father that she was going to box professionally, he was furious. Muhammad Ali, the man who floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, couldn't imagine his daughter stepping into the brutal world of boxing. His Muslim beliefs and protective heart collided with her dream. "My father didn't believe women should be boxing," she later said. He was a little bit of a male chauvinist, but Laila was not seeking approval, she was seeking destiny. At 18, she began training, and within a year, she was ready to make her debut. On October 8, 1999, the world tuned in as the daughter of the greatest stepped into the ring for the first time. Cameras flashed, critics whispered, and the weight of a legendary name pressed down on her shoulders. But when the bell rang, she became her own person. Her opponent, April Fowler, barely lasted a round. Laila's punches were sharp, her focus unshakable. She ended the fight with a knockout, a message to the world. She wasn't here because of her father. She was here because she belonged. From that moment on, the legend of Laila Ali began to build. She won her second fight by TKO with seconds left on the clock, and soon, fans started calling for something historic, a fight between her and Jackie Frazier-Lyde, the daughter of Joe Frazier. It would be Ali versus Frazier, round 4, not their fathers this time, but their daughters. When they finally met in June 2001, the energy was electric. The echoes of history filled the arena. After 8 tough rounds, Laila's hand was raised in victory. The crowd roared as she smiled through a bloodied nose and a fractured collarbone. That night marked the first women's pay-per-view boxing main event in history, and Laila Ali had just made sure the world would never again doubt the power of women in the ring. The wins kept coming. One after another, opponents fell before her speed and strength. In August 2002, she captured the IBA title with a knockout. A few months later, she unified more belts, WIBA and IWBF, by defeating Valerie Mahfoud. Their rematch in 2003 was brutal. Mahfoud drew blood, but Laila's will was iron. She fought back with precision and stopped her again, sealing her dominance. Then came a poetic moment, the chance to fight Christy Martin, the woman who had first inspired her. They faced off in August 2003. The fight didn't last long. Laila ended it in 4 rounds. The student had surpassed the teacher. Every punch, every title, every fight was proof that she wasn't riding her father's legacy, she was building her own. By 2004, she had become the undisputed face of women's boxing. She defended her titles with ruthless skill, knocking out Nikki Eplian, overpowering Monica Nunez in Louisville, and later capturing the IWBF light heavyweight title. In 2005, she stepped into the ring against Aaron Tafil. There was bad blood between them. Words had been exchanged. Pride was on the line. Laila promised to punish her, much like her father once punished Ernie Terrell. True to her word, she dominated the fight, winning by a 3rd-round TKO and adding the WBC title to her growing collection. She had now conquered every major belt in her division. By 2006, Laila had nothing left to prove. She was beautiful, fierce, intelligent, and undefeated, a combination that few could match. When she announced a world tour and teased a fight with Wolf, fans were excited, but the bout never materialized. Instead, she faced Shelley Burton, winning by TKO, and then closed her career in February 2007 in South Africa. Her final opponent, Gwendolyn O'Neill, lasted just one round. Laila Ali ended her career exactly the way she started it, with a knockout. At only 24 years old, she walked away from boxing undefeated, unbroken, and unforgettable. Some wondered why she left so early, but the answer was simple. She had done it all. She had beaten every major challenger, unified multiple world titles, and proved that a woman could dominate in a man's sport. She wasn't chasing fame or fortune. She was chasing fulfillment. And once she had it, she knew when to stop. Beyond the ring, Laila Ali became a television personality, author, and motivational figure. She carried her confidence and determination into every arena of her life. Her legacy isn't just about the punches she threw, but about the barriers she shattered. She showed that women could be warriors, strong, elegant, and unstoppable. She didn't fight for the crowd's approval. She fought for her own sense of purpose. And when she finally hung up her gloves, she did so with her head held high and her record perfect. 24 fights, 24 wins, 0 losses. Laila Ali's story is more than boxing history. It's a reminder that greatness doesn't come from inheritance, it comes from heart. She didn't just live in her father's shadow. She created her own light. And in doing so, she proved that sometimes the greatest victory is knowing when you've already won. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories of icons who changed